All right, guys, join me this week in Sedona, Arizona. Today we're going to be doing the Devil's Bridge hike. So it's going to be a good one. Another little excursion here in Arizona. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this one. Alrighty, well, I don't know what video we're on at this point from the Arizona series, but we made it to Sedona this morning, and you can see all the beautiful red rock views. Don't have much time here, but me and Sam both picked one trail piece that we're going to be doing here in Sedona. So today we are at Devil's Bridge for this week's little adventure, and later we'll be heading to Cathedral Rock. So let's take a look here at the trail map. Looks like this is a 3.6 mile trip, and says it's an easy route. Like I said, we'll be heading to Devil's Bridge. It's kind of like an arch, kind of like a bridge, I guess, but Sam was really looking forward to this one. And in just a few hours we'll be doing Cathedral Rock, but that'll probably be a separate video, so stay tuned for that. All right, if you're curious about maybe doing this hike and the time of year it is and temperature and whatnot, as you can see, we're pretty bundled up here being in Arizona, but it's January 12th right now, and probably around high 30s, I would say, probably like 36, 37 right now. And word of advice, it's a Wednesday, and we got here around 8 a.m. and the parking lot was pretty much full. So I know a lot of videos out there advise to get here pretty early because the parking lot gets full, so that's no joke. You might want to try and get here a little earlier. I'm sure this trailhead gets even more crowded in the warmer months. So yeah, it's January 12th, around 36 degrees. No snow on the ground here, but tons of amazing views here on the Devil's Bridge Trail. Morning. Another thing, there is a couple alternate routes to get to the bridge. There's a 3.6, I think a 5.6, and then one that's even longer, maybe like a 6 point something. So there are options out here if you want a little bit more of a challenge, but we're doing the 3.6 today just because we got some time restraints and whatnot. We're going to try to do Cathedral Rock still today, so live it up while we can. Looks like we made it to the highest point of this trail here. Pretty much 360 degree views of all the awesome red rock. The sun's just coming up over the hills, and you're getting some really good vibrant color from the sun rising right now. So shadows always make everything look cooler when you're out in the west like this, but check out these views. All right, so we made it to our first little intersection here. As you can see, Devil's Bridge to the right and the Chuck Wagon Trail to the left. So we're gonna head on to the right here, and if we are reading the map right, we got another 0.8 miles to go until we arrive at the bridge. So what'd you think of this trail so far? Pretty easy, right?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Very scenic, lots of huge buttes or whatever you want to call them, lots of red rock, and looks like we got another sign up here ahead. We officially made it to the off-road area of the trail, where, as you can see here, you're allowed to take four-wheelers, Jeeps, and I guess whatever can make it down here. And we're officially heading downhill for pretty much the first time of this trail. So yeah, if you have an off-road vehicle, Jeep, you name it, you can, I think, get within maybe half a mile of the bridge here. So I'll just stick to hiking. Well, so far on this trail, we've seen almost as many vehicles as we've seen people. So I guess if you hike this Jeep trail, keep your ears open. Probably not a good idea to hike with earbuds in, because you probably would have a good chance of getting run over out here. Just had like a 4x4 race by us, so it's definitely different. I guess that might be why they have the two alternate trails, so you could probably avoid everybody off-roading down here, but pretty cool that you can do it. Well, we officially made it to the Devil Bridge hiking trail after we got off, I think it was the Chuck Wagon Trail. We got another 0.7 miles to go, and this is like the end of the line for any motorized vehicles, bicycles. Another 0.7 until we get to the final destination here, but really easy trail. Pretty much anybody can do this one. Well, we're about 10 minutes outside of the bridge right now. Definitely got a little bit of elevation here in the last probably quarter mile of the trail. See, me and Sam are a little out of breath. Some big steps, a couple big rocks, but nothing too difficult. So I think you can actually see the bridge there in the distance. And I guess a lot of people don't know, you can go to the top of the bridge and walk across it and actually go underneath of it. Well, you gained a little bit more elevation, a little bit more greenery up here, and some really amazing cutouts in this red rock here. Lots of steps in this last quarter mile of the trail. Probably the most difficult section of the trail. Nothing super difficult. Got some of these aloe plants growing right alongside. You can see Sam up there hustling away, getting their steps in for the day. But yeah, this trail kind of exceeded my expectations already. Thought it was just gonna be kind of like a boring hike through the desert to the natural bridge, but instead it's amazing views pretty much the entire way, and Sam doing some climbing here. But yeah, great hike so far.
Devil's Bridge, baby. Let's go.
All right, here it is, Devil's Bridge, the end of the trail. Be down there in just a couple minutes, but pretty awesome views here of the bridge. Wasn't too difficult of a trail. Give you some different perspectives here of the bridge, and I guess nobody's gonna go out on it, so what do you say? Let's try it out. Looks a lot wider than you think. All right, I'm gonna walk out on our first ever bridge here. There you have it, standing on Devil's Bridge. Sam's up there. A lot wider than it looks. It's probably 15 foot wide right here. There you have it, Devil's Bridge.
Yeah, not if she gets carried.
Here's a good view of Wednesday at, what is it, 10 o'clock here.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Gets pretty crowded up here, even in January. So. All right, last look at Devil's Bridge here before we head on down. It looks a little sketchy from this angle, but once you get over there, it's probably about 15 foot wide. It's not as bad as you think it is. So if you come out here, you got to go out on it. So last look at Devil's Bridge, and we're gonna start our, what is it, 1.8 mile trip back to Ringo the Wrangler here. So.
Everyone's been just so. Hello.
Hi, morning. Well, we're getting to the nitty gritty here. The parking lot is right on top of that ridge line over there. But I did want to say how impressed I am with Sedona. I've been to Arizona probably 5 or 6 times prior to this, but first time ever in Sedona. Didn't realize how much there was to see and do in this area. I kind of thought it was just like one big red rock kind of in the middle of town, and tourists came from all over, but it's definitely got like a Zion, Bryce feel out here. Definitely a lot to do. Not a national park, but still it feels like you're in one. So if maybe you're on the cusp of wanting to come to Sedona, I would say do it. We're back, and back in the car. Seemed like it took us a little bit longer than 3.8, but really nice trail. Like I said, I thought it was going to be kind of like a desert hike through some boring landscape, but you got really awesome views of the surrounding red rock and whatnot. Highly recommend. What did you think of the trail? What would you give it out of 10?
I thought it was really nice. It did seem a lot longer than the 3.8. I think my watch said it was like 4.4. So I mean, a little bit longer than 3.8, and there was a lot of like rock scrambling more towards the top. That was hard going up, but I felt even harder coming back down because I'm terrified of sliding. But all in all, I thought it was a great hike. Definitely get there early. On the way back, we saw so many people.
Yeah, it's probably over 100 people that we saw. Lots of dogs too. It's a dog-friendly trail.
Yes.
So keep that in mind if you want to bring your pooch out with you. And that's going to wrap up this episode from Sedona, Arizona. Another awesome day and trail down. We got another awesome trail coming up tomorrow from Sedona, Cathedral Rock. So if you're digging these Arizona videos, make sure you stay tuned to see where we head next. And as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Like, comment,
And check out Maxim Outdoors on Instagram at Maxim_outdoors. All right, we'll see you next week back in Sedona.